There's a recent breakthrough he's made wherein he requires your expertise to proceed further.
Transform into a frog.
Yeah, it's probably for the best that I'm doing this, because, you know, muscles like this, much better than those pieces of straw that you call arms.
Wow! Yeah, there wasn't a big bag of something heavy lying near me, was there?
Oh, no, so I'm noticing a pattern.
Yeah, there's a pattern going on
Things
here.
are going missing.
Things are going missing.
As soon as you grab it, then your hand closes around the Satsuma-sized glass orb sitting on the desk. A sudden pulse of energy is released from it. You feel every muscle in your body tense up and paralyze.
Oh,
Walks
shit!
calmly over, looks in your paralyzed eyes.
I feel like I've been duped.
I wondered if I might have been pushing my luck by revealing to you what the nature of my research was. I definitely thought I'd gone too far by telling you it had to be entered into willingly. But then I have always underestimated the strength of your arrogance. How could I, High Sorcerer Baradoon, ever be in danger from the lowly Master Laethil? Why should I, the most powerful man in all of Azarim, ever need to be careful when touching random items in the laboratory of the head of arcane research? What hope do any of my lowly colleagues ever have of outsmarting me, the youngest High Sorcerer ever elected by the Order of the Weave? But for once, I'm grateful for your arrogance. Because it's led you willingly into my ritual. In a matter of minutes, you'll be as weak to the world as I know to be in your mind.
Oh, fuck! Whoa!
You will be as pathetic as a normal 10-year-old should be.
But I'm level 20!
Not destroying entire armies of marauding orcs. Not impressing your way into the Order with series of magical parlor tricks. Not taking the position of High Sorcerer from those more worthy. Those who have spent their entire 500-year lives studying every aspect of the weave. And not doing all of that at only 20 years old. Just because of some freak reason, all of this power comes naturally to you.
Can I talk?
Nope, I'm paralyzed.
He's raising some good points.
Not anymore. This power shall not come naturally to you. You will be as weak as a little child again. And then I will finally kill you. And he throws your staff to the side. It clatters down next to the teleportation circle. And it clatters down beneath the lectern on which he keeps his primary spellbook.
You shouldn't have turned him into a frog.
Multiple times.
Probably multiple times every morning for the last few years.
He probably should have listened to him.
He walks over to the corner of the chamber and uncovers a mechanical device. It's about 10 feet tall and 6 feet wide. It looks like 5 legs of bamboo scaffolding holding up an inverted Tesla coil, wires and levers and embedded gemstones all over this contraption. Nicholas flies down and wraps himself around as Master Laethil wheels it over. He wheels it over, he positions it above you, so the Tesla coil is above. Whatever you last cast, that meteor swarm. I hope it was a good memory for you. It'll be your last ever spell.
It was pretty good, actually, yeah, it was great.
He shoos Nicholas away, and then flicks a lever on the side, and necrotic lightning fires through your body. You've not felt pain like this in a long time, but mixed in with the pain, the familiar comforting warmth of healing radiance. This device is actively preventing you from dying as it damages you but also heals you at the same time, sucking your abilities from your body. One by one, you forget all of your spells. You forget the world-shattering powerful wish. You forget meteor swarm.
Oh, shit!
You forget how to teleport. You forget how to portal away. You forget how to create walls of stone from nothing. You forget how to create conjuring great illusions. Don't make it sick. Just be in pain. Just don't. You're ruining this for me, you know. I know it's just weird.
Do I forget how to turn people into frogs?
You forget how to transmutation. You forget your polymorph.
For someone who's paralyzed, he's really quite like, damn it! Oh, damn it!
Can I get out of this?
Oh, damn it.
Damn it!
Bob,
Yeah, right.
you're making your way towards town. Can you make a perception check for me, please?
The plot thickens.
The thought plickens. 11. Plus 4, 15.
15, all right. As you're walking along dirt road, trees on either side, you hear a cracking of twigs off in the brush to the side, and about 20, 30 feet ahead of you, a large grey wolf steps out onto the path.
No.
It gets about halfway across the road and then turns and looks.
Hello, Wolfie. How are you?
Is this the end of Bob?
And Bob runs away and we never see him again.
It just stands and stares at you. What do you do?
Stands. Okay. I want to check if it's friendly.
Make an animal handling check, please.
Oh.
So roll that d20 and add your animal handling modifier.
Animal handling. 12 plus 2, 14.
14. From its body language, it doesn't have its teeth bared, doesn't have
Okay.
its tail tucked under to protect itself, it doesn't have it out the back to show that it's aggressive, anything like that. It just seems to be curious. You're larger than it and
Alright.
potentially a threat,
Yeah.
and you're not moving towards it.
Are you friendly?
About a minute or two goes by, and then it turns away and starts to walk into the forest on the other side.
What a strange little encounter. Sure that won't have any effect on my future life.
Baradoon, after what feels like an hour of this torturous electricity through your body, you feel the last morsel of your power is about to leave you when there's a loud slamming on the door. Quick as a flash, Master Leothil flicks off the machine and moves towards the door. Master Leothil, you all right? There's a sudden disturbance in the weather pattern over your tower, and Master Padrick sent us to check on you.
I'm in here! I'm in here!
Your head is swimming in pain and weakness, but you realize that seemingly this machine has interfered with the power of the orb, and you have control of your body back. You also realize that you're less than 10 feet from your staff, Master Leothil's spellbook, and his teleportation circle. And he's 30 feet away, speaking through the lab doors.
There's a combination of things you
Attention off of
do.
you. Wait. Not saying I'm pushing you in a particular direction.
Wait a minute. How am I going to put these things together? Staff, book, portal. Staff, book, portal.
I pick up the book. I smash him over the head. I snap my staff and I stab.
I take a bite out of Nicholas. And you gain the pseudo-dragon powers.
And then I jump out the window to my death.
Well,
All right, roll a new character.
I'm not going to assume anything. I dive over to my staff and attempt to pull away. Portal away!
All right, so mastering the last remnants of energy that's stored within your staff, you conjure a portal within the circle and you dive through. Your mind is racing a
I
mile.
also took the book, by the way.
No, you did it. You
Grab the book. You grab the book as well. All right.
As you're going there, oh wait, the book.
You grab his spellbook. You grab your staff. You conjure a portal. Your mind races a mile a minute trying to think of a place that you're going to be safe. A place so low-key and insignificant that Master Leothil would never think to look for you there. You're trying to think of a small, poxy little asshole of a place where nothing ever happened. Suddenly you've got the perfect place.
Hey, Rogue. Oh, God damn it. Does he land in the manure? Please tell me he lands in the manure.
Let's roll a percentile die. Let's see.
Parado's just going to smell like shit for the whole time.
You can roll it if you like.
52.
52. There was a 50% chance you did.
No,
So
it's-
52 is just above.
Manure is
Yeah,
like
I know.
normal
It's
animal
gonna
stuff.
spread
This is
Oh, yeah.
sewage.
This is human feces.
Human feces.
So I land right next to him. I'm like, oh.
No. We'll get to that. Just 1 second.
Okay.
All right. So Bob, you arrive back in the village that you just left, walking past a wooden sign that says "Welcome to Honeywood."
Oh yeah.
What do you do? Do you make your way back to where you
I drink.
woke up?
I make my way back and start searching for my gold.
All right. So you make your way back to a river's edge, lake's edge rather, and you see a fisherman in a hat who
Yeah.
turns to you and says,
Morning.
Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
you also see a Gallic farmer shoveling shit outside his shop.
Ah, God, this is so disgusting.
You,
That human shit.
No! Leave me alone!
Hey, give me a recap on your story. You've lost what?
Gold.
Bag of gold.
You're out. like,
yeah,
look,
right.
he's
I just try to
he
find
can't
gold.
remember what happened.
Yeah, I came through town.
Had a little bit too much to drink. Won a game of cards and lost
Yeah.
it all.
So was it Honeywood you were drinking?
Yep.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Can you make
You've lost all your power.
investigation
You're
check, please?
Shoveling shit.
You're shoveling shit. You're trying to find your gold.
You're trying to find the
19.
Ooh, yes.
Plus 2, 21.
So you find the location where you were face down, still your imprint perfectly in the mud.
That's me.
You also see. You recall with that check. You recall that last night you won this big bag of gold, and you tried when you got to the water's edge. You tried to consolidate it with your own coin purse, and it was just too much to fit in to your coin purse. So you spent most of the evening just trying to skim your copper pieces over the lake to hit the other side, just so you go. And so you know where you were sitting when you had the gold.
Yeah, right.
You go to that area, and with a high enough investigation check, you can see. You're pretty sure it should be in this area.
Yeah.
It's definitely not, but you do see tracks in the mud.
Okay.
You see tracks of long-toed feet with seeming webbing between them.
Okay. I follow those tracks.
All right, they go right into the water.
Into the lake. Oh, come on. What you going to the lake for? How am I meant to get this back?
As you're thinking this, what do I do? Suddenly there's a ripping of fabric almost straight in front of you. Baradoon, you come splashing down into the lake.
Yes, the lake. Exactly where I meant to land.
And the
Can
current
you-
state of that pond is like a bit.
Pretty gross.
in duck poke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Can you
I
make
am now 50% duck proof.
Can you make an athletics check, please, to swim to the shore without drowning?
Could this be the end of Barracuda?
I drown.
Natural one, and
I drown right
Imagine
now.
just like the first episode of D&D campaign is just like
20, mother.
Is it natural 20?
with
First of the campaign?
Athletics is -1, so no.
Nice. So 19.
I'll say you drown.
So you paddle to the side, you paddle to the shore, you get out and you're covered in mud and completely soaking wet.
Hello, adventurer.
You notice that you have your staff that you managed to escape with. You've got your arcane focus. You also managed to escape with your level 1 spells intact. So you are
Thank
back to
God.
being a level 1 sorcerer.
Now, most people on the land would know who Baradoon is, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's famous,
Most
he's like one
people.
of the most famous people on the land, right?
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah.
You also don't have the spellbook.
Is it in the lake? Can I go back and get it from?
You definitely grabbed it before jumping through the portal, but now you do not have
Must
it.
be in the lake.
Can I have a quick dip back in the lake to look?
Sure
You're wearing
thing.
some pretty heavy armor, dog.
Make an
dog.
investigation check with disadvantage. That means you roll twice to
Okay.
get the lower of the two numbers.
20 again.
Wow.
And 2.
So you dunk yourself back in the lake. into the water.
So 4.
4. You dunk your head under the water. You come back up again. Not there. You try and cast water breathing on yourself. Does not happen. You try and cast alter self on yourself. Doesn't happen. You're trying to give yourself. You're not sure how normal people would investigate water for something underwater.
You're right there, mate.
You know a whole bunch of things.
I feel better about myself now, actually.
I think the way you look underwater is you go.
Baradoon tries to drink back up onto the
Baradoon
surface.
tries to drink the lake up.
So like drink the duck shit filled lake.
All right. So you're all in Honeywood. Balin is just.
Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
Hint.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
there ain't no hints. Just telling you what you can see.
So it's not my turn now. I can't do it.
We're not in turn
Oh,
order.
okay.
We're not in
Okay.
turn order. We're up to
Okay,
you.
well, can I try and get the fisherman to fish the lake to try and find stuff
Sure
in the lake?
can. So you walk over to Balin, make a
Hey, mate, all right.
Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
make a persuasion check.
Sure.
please.
8 plus 3.
So 11.
Definitely how we end the episode. Hard times. Next time.
Next episode starts.
Finish his sentence.
So with an 11, it's enough. It's not hard to persuade him to fish.
Yeah, right,
he
yeah.
enjoys fishing.
Hey, mate, you want to do some fishing?
So Balin will do some fishing.
Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
Oh, that's what I'm hoping. Listen, I've misplaced some gold. I have a feeling it's in that lake, and I'm hoping you can do me a favor and fish it out.
Balin, can you make a d20 check, please? Just roll a d20. I've got the modifiers.
8.
8 total. So he fishes in. About 2 minutes later. Ooh! And he reels it in. And attached to it is one of your smithing hammers.
Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
No, I didn't say hammer, did I? I said gold. Try again.
Hey, Balin. I've been looking for that. Can you chuck it in, lad? Morning.
Throws the hammer at you. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Good.
18.
All right, you've managed to dodge out of the way and catch it.
Thank you, Balin. I've been looking for this hammer.
Awesome. So you get one of your hammers back. There are still multiple tools. Now seeing that one of your hammers was taken, you now look for other things that were taken as well. You realise the helmet's not the only thing to have gone. A lot of your smithing tools are gone too.
So a lot of things are missing, are
A
they?
lot of things are missing and things are getting a bit suspicious here, and I'm seeing webbed footprints around the place, and I'm thinking there's that
You haven't seen it.
Aye, but I don't I'm seeing drippy things.
Nope, I've seen them.
You haven't done an investigation
haven't
check
had a
to see
check.
what's happened yet.
Would
Would you like to see if there's clues?
You're presuming a lot of things, actually.
Would you like to see if there's clues around the place.
It feels things are suspicious.
Make an investigation check, please, with your negative
suspicious
intelligence modifier.
15 minus intelligence, which would be 1.
So 14. 14 isn't too bad.
A little investigation.
The first thing that it's not necessarily linked, you don't think, but you do notice that usually on a morning when you're setting up work, there's all of the flies around that come up from the duck pond lake. There's lots of moths and mosquitoes and all sorts of insects around the place. It's eerily quiet of insects. So much so that it catches your eye. Like you're not having to swat away flies left, right, and centre.
I'm not having to swat away flies, and so therefore there must be a sea monster eating flies.
Have you noticed there's no flies? Hang on a sec. What's the natural predator of flies? Frogs. Frogs. What does frog rhyme with? Cogs. Cogs. There are cogs in the local windmill. And you know what? The local windmill owner is always talking about monsters, and I've never seen any monsters. I can't see monster. There's a sea monster. There's a sea monster in the lake!
A big toad.
So do you say this to yours? What do you do?
Right.
What does Baradoon do? He's just had his powers ripped from him. He's been thrust back to being as weak as he was when he was like
I
8
kind of
years
want to go
old.
back to the Temple of Calibor, but I presume I can't portal anywhere.
You try.
Can I try? Portal away!
Nothing happens. Not even the feelings of it failing. Like it's just not.
I'm
even in
literally
your
just
body
going
anymore.
like this with
Yep.
my staff.
Still covered in duck poke, just looking very...
Yeah. Completely
You
drenched.
alright, mate?
Not so good.
Are you the High Sorcerer Baradoon?
Why, yes, I am. You are welcome in my presence.
You may know me from the epic high-level quest that you've done, where we literally repair the fabric of space-time.
Yeah, remember it well.
Yes,
Good
that
times.
was a good one.
Yeah, it's great. You seen any gold pouches lying around? I lost my winnings.
I have seen a lot of gold. I am incredibly rich after all.
Right, hand them over.
There is more pressing things on the agenda than your bag of gold. I am level 1 right now.
Sorry, did I stutter? Hand it over.
Firestorm.
You go through your repertoire in your mind, like just testing out the things that you can do. You focus on a piece of driftwood that's come up onto the shore, and you try and transmute it.
Transmutation.
Nothing. You hold out and try and turn it into gold. Nothing. You try and levitate it. Nothing.
Hey, Baradoon! I've noticed that you're shite.
You shite!
Yes.
I have noticed that too. I've lost a few of my powers. Just a couple.
Yeah, aren't you meant to be the High Sorcerer?
I am the High Sorcerer, thank you very much, and I'm very powerful, usually.
Yeah, the High Sorcerer of being shit.
Nice, whoever you are.
Yeah,
Nice.
Thank you.
This guy. I like this guy. You try and cover it in the illusion of a rock.
Minor
takes.
illusion?
Suddenly this piece of driftwood suddenly looks like a rock.
What? Wow!
It's something, innit?
Well, I mean, it's something.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I feel like I could do that.
Thank you. I'll do more powerful things later on. I'm just holding back at the moment, you see. I don't want you guys to think I'm too powerful and blow your mind.
Really convincing, mate.
I'm sure you do.
So Balin at this point seems to have got another.
Oh,
catch.
he's got something. What have you got?
He pulls.
Nice little fishing, ain't it?
He pulls and pulls,
Yeah,
and as he pulls, it seems to have attached to a very old and rotten-looking wooden shield that comes up out of the water. Attached to which is a green frog arm, long, human-sized frog arm, and then followed by the bulbous eyes of a human-sized frogman who looks at you, and then pulls his shield off and back into the water.
What was that?
I think there's something like...
I haven't seen that before. That's new.
Yeah, not something you see every day.
Is that part of Honeywood?
I actually saw some weird webbed footprints. It might have been his. This is fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd that guy go?
Dude, you're focused on your thing, on your illusion, testing out the boundaries, and then you see a small ripple in the water next to you. As another one of these frogmen burst out of the water, seemingly leapt easily 10 feet in the air, and as they're coming towards you on an angle, they drop a net.
Meteor storm!
No!
Nope, okay.
Just point at the sky. So it leaps across you. I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh, shit.
All of us?
Yep.
Oh, look at him! Look at the little frogman.
Oh, I didn't know how to do that.
All right. So.
Oh, thank God, I rolled 16.
11.
12. Oh, and
All
then
right.
is
So
it a plus
Baradun, you got
anything?
a yes plus your dexterity modifier. It's an initiative check.
Yeah, plus 3.
I'm just 7.
Baradun got a total of
16.
16. Bodger got a total of
12.
12. Bob got a total of
15.
15. And Greg got a total of
7.
7. All right. Now I'm gonna
Yay, Greg!
shift these out of the way and roll for the baddies. That's gonna be a high one. Ooh, that's a low one. And that's a real high one, even higher.
Uh-oh.
So I'll move
spaghetti.
this to there.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
They're all
All
okay,
right.
Great.
So we're in initiative order, meaning that something is happening, not necessarily combat, but it's something that for which time is important. So we go into a round by round situation rather than everyone talk at once.
All right.
So first up, round order. Baddies number 1 makes sense. They got the surprise on you, Baradun.
Okay, let's get back into some of this magic.
He jumps out of the water and drops a net on you. It hit.
Right.
It hits, so you are considered restrained. You take no damage from it, but you are restrained in a net.
No! Oh, not a net! My least favorite type of rope.
At the same time, you are by the water's edge, so they're going to go for you too. Ooh, yes, with a sneaking, that's going to hit. So another one leaps out of the water, bounding down with a huge splash and a net.
This is not a big lake. How have these guys stayed secret for a long time?
They're frogs, they're tiny.
Let's see, who else is... You're not
These
by
are
the
human-sized
lake
frogs. You
yet.
remember the human-sized hand on the shield? There's
Bodger.
a big frog.
Bodger's fairly close to the lake, so they are going to go for you. What's your armor class, please?
My armor class is 13.
13, and they got a 16, so that's going to hit you as well. So another one jumps out of the water.
Looks like it's up to old Greg.
Does you. All right. Buddies number 2. They are going to go now, and you see a gigantic frog up onto the shore.
God.
This thing's the size of a large dog.
So these like frogmen, and this is like an
Yes.
actual frog. Like
Those
a big
are
frog.
humanoid frogs, frog-headed, but they are wearing hide armor and carrying small weapons.
Are they pretty small? They're short.
Yeah, about yay big. Yeah.
They have like old froggy.
Big
frog.
frogs like a big dog.
Big dog, big dog.
Good boy.
Frog proportions.
Good boy, come here, boy.
All right, that's the end of the baddies' turns. Who's that? Baradun, you're up.
Well, he's put me in a net, so I'm going to assume he's a piece of shit.
Fair assumption.
How restricted am I?
So restrained means that you can still do your attacks and things, but you're at disadvantage if you're trying to attack.
Okay.
And because he's he's dropped it on you, landed, probably on this other side, and he's grabbed the hold of the net again, so you're considered grappled as well. So you're
Right.
unable to move unless you break that grapple.
So
you can-
shocking grasp break that?
You can reach through one of the netting and shock this frogman if you want.
I'm going to shocking grasp.
I will say that because he's covered in water, you have advantage on the attack.
Unlimited power!
So roll a d20, roll it twice, take the higher of the 2 numbers.
2.
Roll it again.
Let's do better.
Thankfully he's wet.
Let's do better.
Greg,
I'm
you're
gonna
next.
smash this toad man froggy person in the face with my hammer.
Oh my goodness, what a cliffhanger. Do you want to watch another episode? They are over here. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe. If you've subscribed to the other YouTube page, it doesn't automatically transfer over here. You need to subscribe again. It's like a new thing. New page, totally different. Keep watching.